Hey guys, this is Fleming, and today I'm going to be giving you a voiceover of my dressage test. So first off, you can see as I'm going up the center line, it is very straight and very steady, and the turn is very in the contact, and we got very deep there in the corners, so that's very good. So here's our first 15-meter circle, and as you can see going into the turn, he resists the contact a little bit, but I just put my leg on and kind of say, come on, and he goes. And as you can see, he's bending very well, and he's tracking up very well. And then now we're back on the straightaway. So in this turn, we kind of got sticky, but it was a nice turn, and then he's avoiding contact, and I did good about trying to get him back in. And then here is supposed to be lengthening, but I was conservative because he was acting like a wild child in warm-up. So that was just nothing. So here you can tell he was looking at the guy in the green, but that's okay. And then also you can see we counterbend there, which I'd use to help get him back in contact. So this circle going into it was sticky, but as of right now it looks pretty good. We've been having some problems in dressage going to the right, so that was decent for what I've been getting at home. So as you can see right here, it looks a lot better, but we still need a lot more impulsion. And every time coming by this, he's wanting to pin his ears and try to go out, but it's okay. So here's this lengthening, and as you can tell, it's very well, and we actually scored an 8.5 on that. So that was very nice. And then here is a 20-meter stretchy circle rising, and at this point in his career, he's a little bit too tense for him to stretch down at shows when we are away. So that was basically non-existent, but he gets back in his frame very nicely and does not fuss, but he does get a little deep. So in the beginning of our walk work here, this is probably our hardest part of the test, is our walk work. He was tense in the transition, and then as you can see here in the free walk, he's not even coming, and I'm trying to give him as much head by still keeping a soft enough contact for if he was to jig, and then he got distracted by a camera person. And then as you can see here, trying to gather him back up, he's very jiggy, and just wasn't very good. And then our transition here to our canter was also early, and it was fussy. So as you saw, he threw his haunches in, which we're having that problem. And just our right, like I said earlier, is very difficult for us. So he was very fussy, and also you can see coming around here, his haunches is thrown really in because he is avoiding my right leg, which we are also working at home. And that will make everything come way better, and it will be a way better score. So he tries to throw his haunches in, and I put on my leg for the lengthening, and then he's very fussy in it. But I did a pretty good job with not fighting with him and just trying to get him to accept the contact. And so here our transition, at X was very nice for a canter to trot transition. And then here our transition to our left lead canter A was a little rushed, but it scored a 7.5, so that's not too bad. And then as you can see here going left, it's a lot better, and this was a lot better circle. Our circles are really accurate because we worked on that for a while, so that helped us score, and I believe we scored an 8 on that circle. And then back in the corner very deep, and at this point the test is starting to accept my contact, and I put a little bit too much of a left leg on because he kind of skirted around the corner, and then a very square halt. So that was our test. We scored a 41 on it, which was expected. So thank you.